Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Stegy, also known as Adam, although I probably should go Adam, also known as Stegy. It doesn't matter. I'm playing some Raft. This game came out about a year or two ago. It's up to about Chapter 2. It's got 5 major islands you can visit. It's a pretty heckin' fun game. I really enjoy it. Probably my favorite, like, survival type game. And I just thoroughly enjoy it. Right now it does have like an ends, which is nice, so it's good for like a playthrough. Not an end per se, because you can just go around and do whatever you want, but there is a story, which is really fun. And the game goes at your own pace, so what you do, like as far as the story goes, it's not going anywhere, if that makes sense. So you can take your time to do the story if you just kind of want to drift around, collect resources, make a cool raft and whatnot. So I think since this is a good game, try to get some, making some content, I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and make a new playthrough of me playing this game. I've beaten it a few times. I'm quite knowledgeable. I'd love to share some tips, helpful suggestions and whatnot, but like say how I play the game, with anybody out there watching. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. The one thing I do want to do is I've never done before is, so down here you can change your character. I've always been the gentleman here, Rahi, I think. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I butcher that. I'm not sure. I think I might want to try Maya for this playthrough. I've never actually played as Maya. And I'll still be Stegy, so I'm gonna try that. And I'm gonna make a new world. I'm gonna do normal. Normal is actually a very solid difficulty for this game. You can do easy if you're not if you're not accustomed to survival type games. In this game, if you do die, you respawn on your raft, but you lose your inventory if you're playing at normal or hard. Actually, if you're playing on hard and you die, you can't come back unless somebody comes into your world as your game is going and revives you. On normal though, you just lose all of your inventory that you're carrying, but you'll still respawn. So it is a little forgiving. Hard mode also has more enemies spawn. It's not something I want to spoil right now, but as we play, I'll show you. If you've never played these games before, I would suggest easy. There's nothing wrong with that. You can go ahead, you can still enjoy the story. There's still enemies, trying to get you. It's just going to be a little easier to maintain your hunger and thirst, like it says, which are the only real 2 things you have to worry about. It does get kind of annoying, but I mean, there are ways to alleviate it, so it's not terrible. It is just a little mechanic to, add something else to the survivalism. And then we also have... your inventory is not lost when respawning. So if you do go out there and you find some really cool loot, which you can find, and then maybe on your way back to your raft before putting it away, you get attacked by an enemy, or you end up drowning by accident, it's all gone. But I'm gonna do normal. I've played this quite a bit. I'm just gonna call this Raft YouTube Raft. That's not how you spell YouTube. I'm just going to call it simple old Raft. This is just Raft. I'll have friends can join. Anybody can join. And we're going to go ahead, or just, friends can join, whatever. We're just going to go ahead and create this world. It's fine. But yes, yeah, I definitely go with normal. It's good. Normal's good. Take a second here to load. Your first time loading might take a little bit, but okay, so you spawn on this little 4x4 raft. And you see down in the corner in the bottom left, we have, from top to bottom, it is our thirst, followed by hunger, and then our health. Health is really only for when you're getting, like, attacked. Or if you're drowning, your health actually goes down. Now, we start with this hook. Tab, if you hit the tab key, tab opens your inventory, which shows everything you can make. I don't really want this barrel to drift by me, so when you throw the hook, you just hold left click and, throw it out there, and then you bring it back with left click. I'll show you a trick here if you happen to miss. The hook can hook multiple things. Oh, and default is E to pick up anything that's close to you. Here's another crate, so I'm going to hold left click. We're going to throw that out there. So you're going to spend the first few minutes of the game just collecting resources from your raft. Now, this is a shark. The shark is always here. You can fight the shark, but the shark can also fight you. The shark hates your raft, and he will attack your raft if you're standing on it. If you're not on the raft, he will go for you instead. What I'm actually going to do first, actually I'm going to get this barrel, and I'll show a little tip real quick. Maybe I'm all over the place right now. So if I throw this out here, and I'm like, oh snap, I missed, and you can hold left click as I'm holding right here to bring it back, but you drag it. Or if I like say throw this over here, and oh, I missed it. If you hit right click, just tap it, boom, it's back. Easy peasy. Now, I don't think it works. Can I get that? Yeah. I don't think it works if you have something. Let's see if I can get this. Can I right click? No, I can't right click this back. I've never tried that. To craft things, you actually know how to craft a lot of different things already. So all you do is hit your tab key and it pulls this up. I would recommend, definitely a building hammer is super good. I'm actually going to try to build, I'm going to get this wooden spear. I just put mine on 4. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, and I would recommend doing that too, the shark will attack the raft at after 3 or 5 minutes of you starting. And that, while it's not terrible, if you don't have a weapon, he's going to bite off one of these things. You're going to be down to 3. With a spear, you can stab him a few times and get him to stop. Now, the wooden spear takes these planks, which we've managed to collect, but it also takes rope. And rope is a little more, it's not uncommon, it's an uncommon item, but you can see here, if I hover over rope, it says I can craft it, which is the green plus. And if I go to the left where there's this screw, the screw shows resources. And right now I can make a rope, a nail, and a wet brick. The rope takes 2 palm leaves. And I'm going to be honest with you, palm leaves, you're going to get a lot of palm leaves. It's an absurd amount. You might end up eventually just throwing away extras. You can, oh, man, I missed that one. You can also make a recycling bin if you don't want to clutter up the ocean. But if you just throw it in the water, it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, it just disappears. But if you want a bit more immersion. Oh, and you can see here, I can pick up multiple items with 1 throw, which is very efficient. You can upgrade some stuff later. You can do it pretty early too, actually, if you're really diligent, but it's not something we're worried about right now. What we need to worry about is we need to expand our raft a little bit, maybe a couple squares, and we need to start working on food and water. While there's water everywhere, there's not a drop to drink. You can drink the water, but it's going to make you more thirsty. So I'm going to see if I can get this crate. Oh, come on. I couldn't even get either one. I'm actually going to get this crate, and then I'm going to build the building tool. I should have gotten that plastic. That's lame. Okay, we are heading towards an island. I actually wonder if I can craft. So on the left, I'll show you. The left, we have food and water at the top. Right now, we can make a little cup. The purifier is for purifying our water. So we have drinkable water. Grills. The grill part here, this is for cooking food, and a crop plot. And that's for growing potatoes and beets, so you can make more of them. How did I miss that? Okay, here's the shark. So you see he's attacking this, and it takes 3 stabs with the wooden spear. So you can see its damage. Oh, I don't have my thing. I always have it set to 2. Okay, hold on. I actually see if I want to anchor here. I can. So on the left, you can make a on the left, second from the bottom, is this sail. That's for navigation purposes. You can't make a lot right now. Ideally, you are just supposed to drift around for a while. I am actually going to try to craft a throwable anchor so I can jump in here and see if I can explore this tiny island and maybe some of the resources down here in the water. But I'm going to show a very helpful trick for doing this. And I'm not going to anchor right here. I'm going to wait just a little bit. I'm just going to drift away. While I do that, I'm actually going to go to the third one down here where it says building hammer. I'm going to click on rope so I can craft some more rope. And I'm going to make myself a building hammer. I always put my hammer on 2. This building hammer has no durability. It's not going anywhere. And this will allow me... Actually, I'm drifting pretty good. The hammer will allow me to expand the raft, which is very nice. Now, you can see that I'm anchored. I might be a little tad too close, but I might take a little bit of damage here. But what I'm going to do is if you anchor a little further away... He's actually going that way. I'm going to jump. Ah, crap. He still sees me. The raft is too small. So he might get me. I'm going to show a trick with the spear. It takes a little... Ah, he still got me. If you backpedal right when he's like lunging at you... Okay, he did a jump. Ugh. If you backpedal and stab at the same time, you can sometimes stab him with the spear and he won't attack you. You can take a couple hits from the shark before you could die. But I don't recommend it. Now, I parked further away. So again, as I had mentioned earlier, I say parked. I mean, I let my raft anchor there. So as I said earlier, the shark stays around your raft. I'm on an island, and since I'm over here, the shark has lost interest in me, and he went back over to the raft. It's probably far enough away that he's not going to come over and mess with me when I go in the water. There are some resources you can find in the water which are very helpful for progressing in the game, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to stop at this first one and do that. What you can also find, and we're very lucky here, is you can find some fruit growing on these islands. Typically all islands have something. This one has looks like pineapple, so we're going to pick that up. Now this symbol here over the tree shows that I can cut it down. I don't have an axe on me, and I'm not too interested in cutting it down right now. You mostly just get palm leaves and a couple planks. If you're lucky, you might get like a mango or a coconut. But those don't really do much of a purpose right now, so I'm not worried about it. We're just here to collect these pineapples. You might have also noticed that I have an option to pick up this blue flower. The flowers are not edible, but what they do is allow you to paint your raft and your walls and everything you can construct, which I'll show here in a little bit, what you can construct. I'm not too keen on painting. It is a totally optional feature that you can do. You have to build a special paint mill to do that, and you have to research like a bird feather to get the paintbrush and go off of there. But there's lots of different colors you can get, and you can also mix them together to make others. It looks like I'm getting a little thirsty. I'm just gonna eat these pineapples. You just have it selected in your inventory on the bottom and just left click, and you can eat them. So it gave me a little bit of hunger and thirst, which is really good. I'm just gonna look around to see if there's any others. Sometimes you might get lucky and find a watermelon. Oh, there they are. Sweet. I did find watermelon. So watermelon are very interesting. They're one of the few foods that kind of do this. So if you notice, it's down there on my number 3. If I eat this, it has that little bar, and it went down by half. So each watermelon, you can eat twice. So I can eat this one again. So I've eaten it twice, but I still have 1 watermelon left. Very handy. That fills my thirst up quite a bit. Now, with these little islands, since I was able to get a bunch of rocks, I was able to make a throwable anchor. The shark is way over there, so we're going to go in the water. And this is what it looks like when there's resources underwater. If you swim out here quite a bit, maybe not quite a bit, but there's like nothing. Like it drops down. There's nothing out here. Don't go out here. There's nothing to find. There's nothing to see. You can't dive deep enough right now to really even find anything of note. So you don't have a lot of oxygen, so we're going to go up here. I'm going to get some oxygen. There is something I do want to show, and this actually took me a while. I actually had to look this up my very first time playing. It's seaweed. So seaweed, I couldn't find it forever. It actually grows on these things here. It's not on the surface. It says pick up seaweed, and that's what you're going to want to do. So we're just going to grab some of this. Now, typically when you're in the water, the shark will come over and try to munch on you. There's 2 ways for you to, well, there's 3 ways for you to avoid that. One is you can kill the shark, which takes, it's not that bad. as you stab the shark, you know, with the spear as he's attacking your raft, he takes damage. You can kill him that way. You can also make a bait with some fish we can fish up and some rope, and he'll munch on that for like a couple minutes, which gives you time to jump in the water. And then, of course, the final option is what I like to do, which is what we're doing here, is I put the raft... I anchored the raft away from the island and I swam over. So he lost interest in me. He went back over to the raft and he's not coming over here because I'm so far away he doesn't even know I'm here. So we are going to spend just a little bit of time, and I'm going to show you what's down here. Honestly, I would say the most... in my opinion, these that grow on the side right here are the most important things you could probably find. We are getting them super early. This isn't something actually we really need. I actually would need, which I can probably get. We need to make a smelter for these. These are metal ores. These metal ores are used to make upgraded tools. They're also used in construction of a lot of later materials. A lot of things you can make later in the game. And they also can be used for what's called a foundation for your raft. And the foundation is actually really important. So what that does is it puts a metal cage. I think this is copper, actually. It's hard to see in it. No, it's just stone. These are just stone. I'm sorry. So the foundation puts a metal cage around your base of your raft, and the shark cannot eat through it. He won't even attack it. So if you put that down, he loses all interest in biting your raft. So if you have your whole perimeter of your raft with the foundations, because he doesn't attack in the middle, your raft is safe, which is really good. I don't want to be down here for too long. I do need to collect... I need to get some sand and clay. I don't know if I'll be able to get enough. I need like... I'm going to need about 6 of each. So you can see... So I probably should explain. So you can see that they're kind of lit up. If you go down here with your hook and you just hold left click for a couple seconds, your character will mine that up and you'll get that resource, which is really good. This is scrap. Scrap is also really good. I'm going for these little larger pieces. This is like clay and sand. This looks like clay here. Sometimes they're kind of hard to tell apart. That's some stone. I think that's another stone. How many stones? I have enough stones for another anchor if I want. Oh. Okay, so here's some clay. Now, the reason why I want these, I want clay and sand, because I can make wet brick. And I want at least 6 of each. If I get 6 of each... Ah, crap, my thing broke. Then I can make a smelter. So let me see if I can make another hook. I can. Easy. Okay. And that's really nice. You don't need a crafting bench or anything in this game. You just kind of craft from your, from your inventory. I am going to make something called a research table. Okay, I need 1 more clay. I'm going to take this. The research table allows you to research like everything that you've found, and allows you to make other things. Okay, that's clay. Awesome. Is this copper? Oh, I'm drowning. I'm gonna drown. So you can see my health went down a little bit because I was drowning. I'm not gonna pick up the copper, actually. I'm gonna head back to the raft. I am gonna need some food and more, actually work on my water. Yeah, I have what I needed. I have the stuff for the smelter. Maybe I'll just grab... I'm probably being greedy here, but seaweed is actually really, really good. Oh, here's some more of this. Okay. I hope the shark doesn't get me. I swear, I'm just gonna get these and go on. I'm so bad at this. It's just my old habits. Like, I mine these things usually completely, but we're gonna keep going. Gotta find where my raft went. There it is. Okay, so I have my spear out. I'm ready. I can take a hit from the shark. I'm not worried. He looks like he got bored. Oh, there he is. He's way over there. Let me see if I can do the back pedal stab. Okay, see, I got it right there. So I did hit him, and I didn't take damage. Alright. The throwable anchor is only used once. Once it's used, it's gone. Now, I'm using my build hammer after I get this barrel. Okay, sorry about that. We're gonna make some more foundation, which takes 2 plank and 2 plastic. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Okay, now where was I? So we're gonna expand it like this, I think. Do I want to use 3 more? No, I need a plastic cup. Okay, first, let's make a grill. Okay, and okay, we're gonna put this like in the middle, and the reason why I'm gonna put it like kind of here right now, this shark, if he eats one of these, one of your foundations here, and you have something on it, that thing is gone. Everything's gone. Anything that's on there is gone. So you got to be careful. Early game, it's not like a huge deal. Oh, I got a blueprint. Okay, that is super important. Now, to progress to the first area, the first, like, what we call, like, an island in the chapter, you need to get these blueprints. You need to make... Oh, I got both of them. You need to make a receiver and an antenna. We need to get this, like, computer machine. I don't know why I did that. It's going to come right at me. This computer with an antenna. How did I get that? That you put coordinates in, and I don't know what I'm doing here. The coordinates will take you to the island and all other islands after that. So it looks like the water's a little choppy right now. I can't get that. So sometimes items will like come up over the deck and you can just kind of grab them. Oh, I'm gonna cook this this beet. So we hit E to place it, and then we place a couple planks. It's not super ideal. It gives me a little bit of food. I'm actually going to make what's much better. Actually, can I? Yeah, here it is. It's a fishing hook. Do I have enough? I have enough. I mean, a fishing rod. So I got my fishing rod. Pick up some of these. Actually, I'll show you. You can do both. Okay, so we're going to fish here for a second. It's really easy. You can still do things. Like, I can still pick things up as I'm fishing. There, got a raw herring. That's not a big fish. We are hoping for something a little more meatier. That'll sustain us. Fishing is super good. Like, honestly, I would craft a fishing pole after I craft a spear, if in that order, and then probably and then your building hammer, so you can build. Fishing is like one of the best ways to get food. Even later on, the fish are still good. When you have like you can make a bigger grill later on, then cook like more fish and more things. Oh, sweet. That's a good fish. The raw mackerel, that's a decent sized fish. But the fish can give you a lot of like hunger, just by themselves, which is really good. You don't want to eat the fish raw because while it does give you hunger, it also makes you thirsty because, you know, it's salt water. Alright, so I do have a decent fish there. Let me eat my cooked beet for a little bit of health. That's not bad. Okay, that's a little more than I thought. I hardly ever eat these. Let's go ahead and craft... I probably need this storage here in a second, but... we want to make sure our health is okay. So I'm going to craft this... I'll put it sideways. Right there. Yeah, if you hit R, that will rotate your thing. Rotate whatever you're putting down. So it looks like we're heading towards an island. And I mean towards, like we're running towards this island. I might need to make a paddle. I don't have enough palm leaves, ironically. Now I do. Okay, so I have the paddle just in case. Actually, I'm definitely going to paddle. So, I'll just head... gosh, I don't know. I'm heading, like, directly at it. We're going to go this way. And it is a pain in the butt if you get stuck. The raft will hit, like, directly on it. And after a little bit, the game might get kind of fed up that you're stuck and just kind of launch you on the other side of the island. I've seen that happen, and I've also seen it happen when I'm not on the raft. So, not ideal. Can I get these as I... Oh, oh, oh. Don't bite me. Okay. Oof. Okay. Well, there we go. So we made it. All right, we're good. I need more plastic. Shoot. Oh, see, he's coming for the raft. You can see him? Get out of here. All right, we're going to need one more plastic so I can make a cup. Pick that up. I'm going to put another beet on here. Oh. I really need this cup.
Nope.
Didn't make it. Okay, he's gonna bite me. Ah, man. So the water's a little choppy. It can get a little weird with the animations.
Nope.
Oh, see, I should have had. Oh, come on. Well, this isn't ideal. Yeah, I definitely need. I don't know, man. This isn't gonna make me hungry or thirsty, so I'm just gonna eat this. So see, pretty heckin' good. That's pretty good. Oh, actually, I could probably just paddle over there. Oh, we're good. So, you know you're going the right direction when you see all the debris in the water. That's good. I think after a while, like, the game will kind of have the debris sail towards you anyway. But, it's raining. This is nice. There's not, like, a ton of ambience. I mean, like, music. But when it does turn on, it's really nice. I actually enjoy it. Put some planks there. I only have one plank. Okay, well, we used a lot of resources to build those, but how'd I not get that? Good, I got some plastic. I don't know why I did that. Okay, make our cup. So what you do with the cup is you just look at the water, fill with seawater. Okay, with E, come up here, place cup of water. Make sure you put some planks. It'll cook for just a little bit, and then you can pick it up in this cup. It's a pain in the butt. I will be honest, to do this. But it's what we got to do. We don't have any, like, watermelon. I do have watermelon seeds, but I can't grow them yet. So we're just going to do what we can here. I do need to expand the raft a bit. I do have some more things to put down. I should actually make the bricks. Oh, shoot up. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I needed more. I only have 3. Oh, I was so concerned with 6. I needed. That's fine. I needed like 12 of each one. So, well, that's okay. That's okay. That's something we can worry about later. Okay, here we go. Ah, that's some good thirst. Okay, we're gonna fill it up, put it back in. Okay, good. Definitely going to need to make a storage container. I got to put some stuff away. And then we have to expand the raft. Those are going to be our goals right now. Okay. I'm going to pick these up. I'd like to fish too, but I really need some of these resources. Okay, and this is actually basically what you do for a first chunk of the game. I got a little greedy on that island and was able to stop and get some things, but typically you don't really do that until you drift around for a while and you get your raft a little bigger, and then you realize, hey, I might need some, you know, different resources, or you need more scrap or something, and you stop at an island. Oh, good, it's calmed down. Okay, still need some more. I see one over here. That. Got it. Okay, we're gonna make this rope. Make this small storage, and let's, oh gosh, let's put it right here. Everything's still in the middle. It's good. Put our blueprints. We're gonna put our seeds. Gonna put, okay, put that in there, and put our seaweed. Perfect. I'm not cooking these fish right now, and that's because you can actually use those for the shark bait that I was I'm gonna pour that out, that I was talking about earlier. Wait, why can't I? Oh. And if we stop at another island, I could just throw that out, and we might be able to grab some things real quick. So not too bad. Oh, it's hard to see, but if you look off in the distance there is a weird little structure what that is, those are actually really nice. If you're able to get over to one early on, I would recommend doing it so. So that is like another NPC's raft, but there's nobody on it. You might see like a grill or something, but you can't pick it up. What you do find is what's called a small container. I don't know why I picked these up. The container, oh, turtles and a shark. The container can have some really nice stuff in it, like some materials you might even find later on in the game. Bolts, you know, some nails, hinges. It might even just have a bunch of resources, or like a recipe for cooking. You know all recipes, so if you know how to cook something, you can just go ahead and cook it. But for now, you know, you have to have the recipe to cook, and you need to have the actual thing to cook, which we don't have. But okay, we're just sitting here, we're just drifting, and this, I mean, okay, we're living the dream here. I don't have anything going. Let's put that in there. Okay. Oh, I really need to fish for food. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're just hanging out here with these turtles. I know I dropped a lot of info all over the place. I love this game. I'm really excited. Just trying to have tips and stuff. I'm just another scatterbrained player here. But, you know, I hope you enjoyed the first episode. I'm going to go ahead and end the first one here. And then for the next one, we'll just continue on our journey. Okay, hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.